up, guys? Welcome back. We're in Austin, Texas at Sprinkle Valley Disc Golf Course, getting ready for the Open in Austin. It is windy as heck today, but this course looks amazing. So let's get right into it. This is hole 1. It is a par 4. It is 570 feet. You want to take a putter or a mid-range, throw kind of a nose down pushing hyzer to the elbow, and then some kind of scramble shot. There's a variety of lanes to get up and down to the basket. Yeah! Ooh, perfect. You can thank Ezra if actually he gave it to me.
Oh my gosh, it's windy. There we go. That's good. Oh, that's good. Okay. Nice.
Really good shots.
Yeah, these are kind of like 2 of the best places you can be.
I feel like realistically though, you land somewhere and you're scrambling.
I kind of like the shorter gap because I think the hyzer forehand approach is honestly more open, but I don't really have that from here. I kind of have more of a backhand.
Yeah, you got the backhand putter. They both work though. All right, be good today. Or be lucky.
Be lucky today.
That's it. That's all we're doing.
That's my 43 is my college number. All right, we got more of a backhand putter.
Beautiful.
Slide on up there. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I found yesterday the wind surprisingly does come through around the green.
Way more than it does in Waco.
Yeah, you got to keep it low.
And then there's 5 holes that kind of are on the edge of the wind that just that windy field, man. It's windy. It's windy. All of these baskets are slightly higher than a typical basket, I think. Which is fine, but you just have to be aware.
What is the line? Okay. It's fine, it's just practice, it's fine. Oh, that was not a great bit. That was a good.
Heyo. Nicely done. This is hole 2, 534 feet. It is a par 4. It's kind of slowly left to right shaped fairway for the first half, and then about just kind of a straight shot. You got some scraggly trees in the middle, so you definitely have to pick a side, pick a line, but it is definitely birdieable. Me and Holland probably both going to be going forehand off the tee, but you could throw a backhand too, if you're crazy.
Looks pretty good.
I think so.
Yeah.
Your own zone?
Yeah.
Dang, she's strong.
Well, I mean, it's only 534, and I think if I can break it down into 2 zone shots.
Wow. I'll try, but I'll fail.
Oh, that was so bad.
Blast! Oh, easy 2 zone shots.
Yep, easy 2 zone shots. All you have to
easy.
do is be incredibly lucky.
We're trying the mid-range too. Oh, cooked it a little too much and it got so lucky.
Is that the secret to this course, is just
get lucky? Yeah.
Get lucky.
No offense, Missy. Just kidding, she did play pretty good. She played pretty good when she won her first major. Nice, Holland. Yeah, that's good.
That's what I meant to do. I need to line up more this way.
Straight up to the gap and where you like to throw
I was here trying to throw it across, but I need to go here and throw it
normal.
Like a normal person.
Yeah.
Duh.
There is a lot of that on this course. I feel like the tee pads are so wide. You can definitely, and the gaps, a lot of offset trees like this for your first gap. So where you start and where you run up from definitely makes a difference in your tee shot. When's the last time you did a paper scorecard, Holland?
A while.
Same.
A while.
I've done math for people's paper scorecards, which is hilarious because some people really know the +1, -1 situation with the par 54 and stuff. I can't do that.
No, I have to add it up. The
I
thing
grew up
is,
in
like,
the era of digital scorecards.
I have like the dyslexia for numbers though.
Oh yeah, I understand that.
Like when I was in school, I had to do all of my math tests twice. Like I did every problem twice because
Yeah.
I would just like write the numbers down wrong
And then you just
and spend all this
check.
time like doing it with the
Yeah.
wrong numbers. Yeah.
Okay. Well, my MD5 shot was pretty good, but Holland still threw her zone further. So we're gonna see if we can go MD5 on this one.
You for sure can.
Yeah. Now that I'm out here, I see that. But you know, I gotta prove it to myself sometimes. Oh, gapped it.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's
Go in.
Go in.
Throw it in twice in 2 weeks in a row.
Oi. Well, I definitely have the distance for it, but I should probably like not throw it at a tree.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh.
All right, one more. There you go.
Long.
Slow down,
It's
baby.
gonna go so long.
That's fine.
Okay, maybe it's barked. I don't know.
That's tailwind putt.
This mulch is like, you never know what kind of skip you're gonna get, honestly.
Yeah.
You never know.
Nice.
A little long. Too strong.
I mean, in this one, that's what you want, right? You don't want to
I
be
know.
putting in the headwind.
Yeah.
Or maybe you do. You got a good putt for a headwind.
Well, I feel like the wind is so swirly. It's just like,
Honestly, yeah.
you never know.
How was it a headwind here when it was just a...
It was a tailwind.
Okay.
It was, I swear. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, putt. Oh.
I wasn't ready.
You ready? You can count it down
Okay.
this time.
3, 2, 1.
No!
See, I make it when I count.
You should count it down in your head every time you putt.
Maybe I would have putted better last weekend if I did that. All right, this is hole 3. It's par 3, 360. They've made this one longer than it was during U.S. Women's. During U.S. Women's, it was like low threes. Basically, you want to throw a hyzer and kind of push the backside a little bit and then get pretty far left. I think a fairway or a distance driver work, but with it being a little bit windier, I kind of like just keeping the distance driver high and like letting the speed of it get it far enough and then just kind of dump left. And once again, we've got these really uncomfortable right off of the tee box trees.
Gap tee shot.
Yeah. And a headwind.
And a headwind.
Still. Nice. We're gonna try that again.
Just so you know, I've never done anything like that in my life. And definitely will not right now.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
There's like 3 small trees on the corner that are kind of like, honestly, if you go inside of them and you don't hit them, you're probably parked.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't like quite need to push the backside,
Yeah.
but you need to almost push the backside.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
There you go.
Wow, that just like died.
Ooh.
But it's
No,
fine.
I think you're good.
I think that's
in the
fine.
circle.
All right, so I don't need to go so aggressively off to the right side for that run.
Yeah. I also feel like that tinny tree off the gap kind of makes you think about it, and it's like, okay, I'm not gonna break my hand on that. Freaking
I was
relax.
kind of liking using that almost, like I'm almost trying to put my right hip on that tree and then pull through just past it, because
Yeah.
it kind of does line the right side of the gap,
Right.
like, or the right side of the whole line
Yeah.
really nicely.
Yeah. And like the way the trees are offset, it really makes you want to just throw like a hyzer off the tee, but like there's enough room. That's like, I have to tell myself, like, it looks a little scary. I'm like, you're fine. Shut up, brain. That's how it goes. Boop.
Ella beat me on the CTP
Ah,
and on the par putt CTP.
CT putt.
CT putt.
Ooh. Yeah, that was good. If I could do that every day, I'm real happy. Hole 4, 364 feet. First par 3. Nope, that was just a par 3. I'm dumb. Second par 3 of the course. here we are. This is like a right-ish turning shot. It's really easy to take a big number on this one. I think last year I probably took a 7 or something because I kicked left and there's no OB, or there's only OB over there on the map, but I went OB on the next hole, and that was bad. So I wouldn't recommend that if you're thinking about it. Holland?
Okay, I'll try my best.
You going forehand?
Yeah, I mean, I can get there if I throw it well, but it's like I just try to punch like
You're
a
just
pushing
going like a
hyzer, and
flip
if
up.
I'm a little short, at least I have a putt.
Yeah.
So I remember last year,
I
like,
think that right side is more open than the left side is, for
Yeah.
sure.
I just think like it's a hard enough shape, like not that many people are getting birdie looks, so like if I just got to jump putt range every day.
My tournament play, if I wasn't, I'll try the forehand, but my first thought is just mid-range. Throw it in the middle and
I'm gonna be okay actually over there, but I'm kind of yanking these today.
this is what I was planning to do.
So you're just kind of playing it for par? Or?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Well, I don't know. You throw that thing really far, so.
Yeah, but not really 360, like maybe 340.
I mean, this wind definitely helps a forehand. I think.
Sure. Well, I'm gonna try it.
Oh man.
You know, I love a forehand.
Thing is, I can get it pin high. I think I'm just tired today, so I'm not gonna throw anymore.
Only a short week with 2 courses to practice.
Yeah. And only a million sidearms on both courses.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Get in front of those.
That's so good though.
Dang.
I think you should do that.
Oh, freaking peer pressure, man.
Well, don't let me peer pressure you. Do
No, I think
do the
that was
right
good.
one.
That was good. That was good.
Do
That
the
was
right play
pretty
for
good.
you. Jeez, this is so uncomfortable right
Okay,
here.
maybe I don't.
Let's give it a flip.
He doesn't like it. Oh yeah.
That'll
Easy.
work.
Settle down. Hit that tree. Okay, maybe it's like 22. There's 2 type of people when practicing. There's the one who's like, I'm getting into the scramble zone, so you're taking every crap shot you throw and throwing from there. And then there's another type who's like, my disc is in the crap there. I'm just gonna stand here and pretend like I actually threw it here. Sometimes I'm both of those people. Ah! That ain't it. That also ain't it. But both the I mean, honestly, the backhand is closer. It kind of just depends on what I'm feeling in the moment, I think. What I'm feeling confident with. Both of them work. I just know I'm not going to get closer than circle 2 on this hole, honestly. I mean, I can, but it's not really worth it. Ooh!
Let's hope I don't have to work that hard for my pars this week, but I probably do.
Fingers crossed.
This is hole 5. It's par 4, 425 feet. You've got like a right finishing shot, an OB creek that you need to throw over, and OB all along the right side. So I'm probably once again just trying to break this down into a zone type of situation.
Zone, zone!
And we're gonna learn from earlier and line up over here,
Nice.
and hopefully it's fine. It's not fine. It was terrible
It would be nice.
and terribly lucky and terribly OB.
Oh, it hit a tree. I also like this just chip it up there play, but I'm kind of between MD5 and MD4. So we're gonna throw them both. We'll go MD4 first. It's like a little more of a hyzer play. That's really good. Okay,
I like
I'm
that
gonna
a
do
lot.
that. Sit down. Down, girl. That's fine.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to like think of it more as a straight shot with the beer zone. There we go.
Yeah,
that's better.
it, Holland. Yep.
Yeah, and then that'll
Yeah.
give me a backhand hyzer.
That's great. I mean, like with the zone or the MD4, like it's still possible to get a crazy skip and go be right, but
It's hard.
it's a lot more limited than if you're throwing a driver.
If I throw a driver, like I'm worried about the creek.
She's too strong. Whoa, it's windy.
Yeah.
Whoa, it's a little windy.
Actually, over here is not bad. You got that line.
You got a forehand there. Yeah, there's OB on the right side and on the short side. From here, it's kind of a tough, like, in between for me. But I'm probably going backhand just because the tree that I might hit is inbounds, because, you know, that's better than hitting and going in the ditch. Oh, that's too right, but it's going to be fine.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it's fine.
Ooh, chill, baby. A little long. I'll join you back there.
Woo!
Honestly, I'll take that. Nothing feels worse than hitting the first gap, but then turning it over to the right and then going OB on the right side.
For real. Oh, that was so bad. You dweebus. Sorry, Joey. Boom! Whoa!
Sneaker in there.
Sneaker. There you go. Par 3, 320 feet up the hill. You can throw a lot of different shots on this. You can throw backhand, kind of just straight with a little turn. You can throw more of a flex back out. You can throw a hyzer flip. You can throw a forehand. There's like really so many options. I'm gonna try the forehand first. I'm kind of in between forehand, backhand on this one. Holland's going flexy Athena.
I think I'm going more like flat to turning Cigara.
Cigara.
But maybe Athena. We'll see. I'm probably throw both.
Disc. All right, here we go. Pray I don't hit this hillside, guys.
That looks great. Oh, that died.
Whoa! That's probably short, but it's probably also fine.
Yeah, I was just struggling to get the height necessary for the forehand and for the like
it is tough.
the big overstable turnover. So I'm just trying to throw this like
I
at
like
the
the kind of
mid-height.
just like straight-ish shot on this one, honestly.
Yeah. Well, like even if I miss it a little bit, I'll probably still be in an okay spot.
There's more room on the right than it looks like with this first corner, for sure.
Turn. I was like, yeah, I didn't quite turn it, but I can probably scramble from over there.
For sure you can. We're trying out the showstopper.
Oh, our tour series.
That's also a little...
I suspect there's a right to left wind, just judging.
I also suspect that, yeah.
Judging by how these are flying, so I need to give us a little bit more Annie out of the hand.
There you go.
Miss it.
That's perfect.
There we go.
Nice shot.
Just need to like
Perfect.
pay attention to what the wind's doing on the actual day.
Forehand. Got to like 45 feet.
Oh.
There we go.
Sick putt.
There we go. Boom, baby. Yeah. Nice job, Holland.
Wait.
Oh.
Oh. Beautiful. So good. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Should I just putt with my bag on?
All right, this is hole 7. It's par 4, 640 feet. Kind of got two options. There's a forehand line and a backhand line. I know last year I was trying to make the forehand line work, but honestly, even if you throw it perfectly, you're kind of in a really tough spot. So this year I'm going to try this backhand line. It's a little bit tighter initially, but I think if you punch through, you actually get a better look at birdie.
Wow.
Wow.
Hot take.
Are you going forehand?
I don't agree with Holland.
You forehand and backhand at this, so I don't know. It's just another nice tree on the right side, right off the tee pad. Just to get in your head a little bit.
That's nice, Holland. Very good. Very good.
All right, we're just gonna be one and done.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep. I like the forehand just because you're finishing to the right side and it opens up the second gap a little bit more. But if you throw the backhand as good as Holland, then you're also in primo position. Throw it good, like you put yourself in a really good spot. But I just don't feel, I feel way more confident hitting that forehand gap than the backhand.
Yeah, you're getting in a lot better spot than I was.
This is just like a, it's kind of like a slow turning, pushing hyzer here. It's like one tree in the middle really kind of stymies a lot of shots. So I'm kind of gonna throw, well, not as flippy as I might if it wasn't a ripping headwind. Throw something a little less stable down that inside line, but probably still an MD4. At least, well, how the wind just was, but. Yeah.
Ooh, that was nice.
It's like fine, it's like 40 feet, 45.
Not stymied today.
That's fine. That's a great shot.
This is great. Now I just have to be good at throwing straight putters.
Here we go, Holland.
And that's always like a toss-up, let's be real.
Flex forehand. Dang, she doesn't want to.
Shank backhand, that's
Wow.
gonna be fine anyway.
Flex forehand, come on, show us.
What the people want. Honestly, my forehand approaches have been better than my backhand
Plus
approaches
it just
lately.
like fades back towards up the hill, which slows it down, you know?
Yeah.
Just
Ain't
a
quite
tiny
turning
bit more
enough.
turn. One more.
Right. Be good now. Come on.
You can just like throw it into the ground and it'll skitter up. There we go.
That's more like it.
Yeah, that's it, hon.
Okay, it only took 3 tries.
We're out here, we got like a 50-footer for a birdie here. Here we go. Buckets, come
Get
on!
it! Oh.
Just kidding. I never said anything, such as the word buckets. Oh, there's that headwind. Come out! Nope. Rip. Sure. You got some stock. Nice.
What's up, K-Hoove? My dude, doing good, how are you? Good to see you.
K-Hoove.
He's the man.
Goat.
He's the only guy
You
who
love
can make me
K-Hoove.
look decent in an action shot of me throwing a disc.
Okay, this is hole 8. It is 320 feet down the hill, down a tunnel, just finishing to the right. Like, it's a forehand for me. It's gonna be a forehand for Holland, but there's definitely a backhand line. I think they widened up. I think they cut off one of these trees here that was there last year. It was a lot skinnier of a fairway for the major last year, so definitely scoreable. You just kind of want to hit the gap, get down there, give yourself a putt. I'm gonna try this one first.
Sweet. Sit down.
Yeah, if that sits, it's good. There's like, you're not gonna really get yourself in too much trouble on that backside. There's some rough, but you should be able to get up and down. It's pretty open.
One thing you don't want to do, early right. Real bad. Not that I know from experience.
No. Neither of us would
Certainly
definitely
not
know that.
multiple rounds of experience.
Yes, ma'am. That's so good. Just needs to settle down.
See it?
That might be way long. She boosted it.
Well, that's the slowest disc
You have
forehand,
a
so
slower disc?
no. That's a zone. It doesn't go slower than that.
Uh,
I'm okay with that though.
I mean, that's fine.
If I have to
You smashed
put
the
long
gap,
back
you're
at
fine.
it, that's fine.
Oi! Yeah, you don't like
That's
that.
not too bad, but it's still tough.
Could be
Did you
worse.
see it's a par 4 though?
It's a par. Oh! Wow! Eagle opportunity. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna eagle it with a zone or a tactic.
Yeah.
Oh, get that higher, dude. Come on. That just flopped.
Flop.
Nice.
Yeah, this one's interesting because you really can just throw like a straight shot to there and get a putt, or
Yeah.
you can hyzer like I did, and I'm still inside the circle. Like,
Yeah.
there's a
I
lot.
think if anything, I should maybe try to like hit the ground a little earlier.
That's literally what I thought on my shot because I'm like aiming high, and then I'm like, dude, you just want to throw it down because
yeah.
like you don't want to be high and just fade and then big skip over into this stuff. You know?
Yeah. All right, we're on hole 9. It's another short par 4, 470 feet. You want to take something overstable and just kind of punch it on this wide line and get a nice skip to the left. And then there's kind of a tree in the middle of the fairway. You want to either be short or long of that. Depending on where you land, you might have a forehand or a backhand or some kind of weird manufactured scramble shot. So we're just going to take a Raptor and try to punch it. I'm going to try to throw it at the back wall, but it should be overstable enough that that's not possible. Oh, that's inside.
Gap. That's gonna. Oh, you could probably still birdie from there. Honestly.
Maybe.
It's possible.
It's a par from there, probably. Nice.
Yeah, that's
pretty good.
As good as I can do it.
Wow, that got so many skips.
Big skip, big stable.
All right. Just need to punch it a little bit flatter, and I think we're good.
Yeah. Get layup.
That's the line, but with the Raptor, it'll be a little better, I think.
Is that a vulture?
Yeah, that was the new Vulture.
Nice. Cool.
She beefy though.
She beefy. This is Kevin Hoover. He is the photography goat of disc golf for the Disc Golf Pro Tour, and Kevin's been kind of following us around for a couple holes, and he's looking for spots. You want to explain what you're looking for?
Yeah, I think for me, what I'm searching for right now is a hole to shoot the first day of the event, to be able to get a photograph of every player. And the biggest things that I look for there are like, number one, a spot that I can be that nobody will see me. That way I can get super authentic candids and reactions and all that kind of stuff from the players. The other things that I look for are spots that have no assets. So like as a Discmania player, I don't want an Innova banner behind you, so then it's a good photograph, but it's not a highly usable photograph. I also want to have a position where other players and scorekeepers are not standing behind. Basically a hole that allows for isolation of the player only is what I'm looking for the first day, and that's why I've been kind of following you guys and trying to find a good spot. So yeah.
Cool. Thanks, Kevin. If you see the good pictures that pretty much all the tour players use, it's probably this guy. He's awesome. So give him a follow on Instagram. Give him a shout out when you can. Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so this is kind of the center tree you want to try to be long or short of. So over here it gives me a little bit more of a flex forehand if I'm short of it, kind of more of like a putter backhand. Oh, it's too low. That's still a putt.
Yeah, this is awesome. I mean, I kept it low. Like, I'm almost aiming for the inside of that gap because it's really easy to push long over here, and you can still get up and down. But this one, it's like, it's a low floor. Like, the floor goes up. We got some logs across there that slow you down. You can't really just like slide up. So you got to push the ceiling to give yourself a good putt.
Beautiful.
Woohoo! That's good. Yay!
Just need to remember to give my approach a little more height, especially if I'm throwing that flex line.
No, you don't.
Ooh, no, I
Just
don't
make the
actually, because
putt.
I can make jump putts.
Just make
Sometimes.
the putt.
Sometimes. Every now and again. Uphill straddle. God dang.
Uphill straddle.
Can't get away from it.
Get
Oh,
wrecked.
what the heck? Why do I do
No.
this? Okay, Hoove, you're my hero. Absolute hero.
Whose is this? No name.
What it?
Maverick. Not mine. That's for sure.
Literally could be anyone. There's so many trilogy throwers in
Yeah.
Texas. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys. Check out the back nine over on Ella's channel. We're gonna go play that right now. Also, if you are in Nashville during the week of Music City on April 2nd, whatever that
Sounds
Wednesday is during Music City at Cane Ridge Park, 5:30, we have another free women's clinic. So come get 2 hours of free instruction plus free discs, other free stuff. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Be there. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Thanks so much for watching. We will catch you in the next one.